Hey, what's going on everyone? So I just updated my brand new Rode Wireless Go 2 microphone systems a few days ago, and with the brand new 1.6.0 update, they've included a few new features and addressed some of the issues that I talked about in the first video I made about these. These things are almost perfect now. I love these microphones, and basically what you can do with these now is you can do internal recording as soon as you turn them on. So you can use these as a standalone microphone. So if you didn't want to hook your receiver up to your camera, say you're using a GoPro or a 360 camera and you didn't have the adapter to plug your receiver into it, you can just turn these on, don't have to worry about the receiver or these linking up to the receiver, and they will continue to record. You could set it in the Rode Central app, so when you turn these on, they will start recording immediately and they will not stop recording until you shut them off. That is awesome, because before the 1.6.0 update and all the previous ones, these would not start recording until it linked up to your receiver, and then as soon as you shut your receiver off, these would stop recording. But if you enable that full-time recording, these will continue to record as soon as you turn them on, regardless of any receiver. So that's amazing. You can use these as a personal recording device. You could just take one of these with you, you can give one to somebody else, and they could be in a different location if you wanted, and you could just use these. Now, it will be a little bit more post-processing because you've got to link your audio up with your video, but like I said, that's an amazing feature to have. If you forget to turn your receiver on while you're recording or something, as long as you turn this on, it will record internally. Now, one other feature that they included in this update was a pad setting. So what that does is it allows you to lower the sensitivity of your transmitters. Now, you can do this from the Rode Central app, or you can do it from your receiver, but you cannot do it from the transmitter. But once you enable that, it lowers the sensitivity. So if you have two different people talking and one has a much louder voice, you can lower the sensitivity of the transmitter on one of the two microphones and it won't be so loud. And one of the things that they said that this was good for is if you're using the microphone that these go into and you're talking really close to it, it will lower the sensitivity of this so that you get better sound and you don't risk it peaking. And one other feature that they did give you in this update is that you can dim the LED lights on the transmitters, so that if you didn't like how bright they were, you could dim them down a little bit. So that's pretty cool that they added that. These still aren't 100% perfect, but they are by all means one of the best systems out there in my own opinion, and have been working really well for me. Now, a few things that I would like to see in some future updates is to be able to delete single recordings, because when you're in full-time recording mode, when you enable that feature, it will only record in uncompressed audio, not compressed, so you don't get as long of a recording time, but you still get a good 4 to 5 hours. It would be nice if you can go in and delete those recordings individually that you don't need, instead of having to delete all of them if you want. Now, if you just leave it record, once it gets full, once the memory gets full, it will just rewrite over the oldest. So I don't see it being an issue because I don't record no longer than 4 to 5 hours at a time anyway, which these will still record up to even in that uncompressed mode. So you'll just have to make sure that you get your footage off before you go and record another shoot or whatnot. And two more features that I would really like to see in future updates is, one, to be able to, when you export your audio, you could cut part of your audio out and just export what you need. However, there's no simple way to put a start and a beginning to it. You have to drag it from the beginning over and then from the end back, and then you could cut just that part out. There's no simple way to just click start and click for your end. And sometimes when your recording's, 2 hours long, 3 hours long, you're scrolling way over trying to get to the end, and then you have to drag the end all the way back to where you need it before you can export just the little clip that you need. So I would hope that in the future they could put little buttons to where you could just put a starting and put an ending and then just export the part that you need. That would be amazing. And then one last thing, in my opinion, that would make this thing perfect, which I believe they are working on, is an app for your phone so that you can connect these to your phones to extract the audio off of them instead of having to hook to a laptop. Because personally, I use an iPad Pro for everything, so I have to connect these to my laptop. I have to download the sound off of here, and then I have to find a way to get it from my laptop to my iPad. And being that I'm not using a Mac laptop, a lot of times I gotta either go to a memory card and plug it into my iPad, or I have to use a cloud feature and do it that way. So it would be really awesome if or when they come out with the cell phone apps so that you could just plug these in and do everything on there that you can on the Rode Central app. All right, guys, thanks for watching. I hope you found this video helpful. If you didn't already update to the 1.6.0, I definitely recommend you doing so. Don't forget to subscribe, and please leave a comment below. It really helps my channel out, and I will see you all around on the next one. Thanks for watching. Whew.